Hello Food Network and YouTube viewers, my name is Chris. I'm originally from New York City, but now living in Amagansett, Long Island. Been in this business since I was a kid. Traveled all around. I've lived in Boulder, I've lived in Boston, I've lived in Rome, Italy for a couple of years, where I learned a lot about culture, about food, endless amounts about food. I learned about language, I learned about life. I had a great time. And now I'm back in the greatest city in the world. Well, 90 miles from the greatest city in the world anyway. I lived in Manhattan for about 20 years, and that's where most of my restaurant experience comes from. But now I'm out in Amagansett, Long Island, learning a lot about food, a lot more about food. Surrounded by farms, surrounded by water, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. This stuff is great, and the stuff that I have today is really terrific. I've got this dish. It is a definite crowd pleaser. I've yet to serve it to anybody who isn't just blown away by how good, how rich this broth tastes. It's briny, it's salty, it's sweet, it's hot, it's got everything going for it, and it really epitomizes summertime. What am I talking about? Steamed little neck clams, guanciale, which is sort of a cousin of bacon, comes from the jowl of the pig, some corn, some tomatoes, some herbs, some chili, some garlic, and some local beer as our base for the broth, as our liquid for the broth. So what I've done is, I've already steamed the clams, but we start by rendering the fat from the guanciale. We remove the guanciale, and I dice that up. In the pan, with the bacon fat, with the guanciale fat, I saute my garlic and my chilies. Then the fresh clams go in. Then I pour in a bunch of beer, cover it over, and steam the clams. The minute those babies pop open, I put them in a bowl and I cover them up to keep them warm. Now I've got my broth sitting in the pan. That's when I want to hit it up with some more chilies, a little bit of chopped parsley, some lemon basil, and some lemon juice. And in this case, we're going to throw in some sun-dried tomatoes, sweet and delicious. The corn has been roasted, cut off the cob, as you can see, and added to the broth as well. We're going for layers of textures, layers of flavors, bright, surprising, fun. Now, turn up the heat on this. We cook it down, it's already been doing so. We're going to place our clams center stage, which is where they belong. This broth is killer stuff. We're taking this off the stove. Over the clams it goes. And watch how I hit it up at the end. It's all about layering the flavors, like I said, flavors and textures. A little more fresh parsley, some chiffonade basil, some fresh tomatoes, we're almost out of time, and some corn. Crusty bread, and you are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a crowd pleaser. See you later.